Question 30 is on probability. Question 14 is on real numbers. 15 and 16 we will discuss after this. A card is selected at random from a deck of 52 playing cards. The probability of it being a red face card is options given A, B, C, D, 3 by 13, 2 by 13, 1 by 2, 3 by 26. A card is selected at random from a standard deck of 52 playing cards. So total cards available are 52, of which the favorable outcome is what we have to decide now. Yeah, let us see in the next slide. Total cards, yeah, already seen, it is 52 cards. How many suits are there? 4 suits: hearts, diamonds, clubs, and spades. You know, hearts and diamonds are red in color, clubs and spades are black in color. Okay. Now, red suits are hearts and diamonds. Therefore, the face cards are Jack, Queen, and King. They will be having a face. All others are numbered or letter A, but they are not faced. Only 3 face cards are there: Jack, Queen, and King. So 3 per suit we have face cards. So how many red suits are there? 2. Therefore 2 into 3 we have 6. You can see here. So they are the red colored face cards. Both diamonds and hearts. They look like this. Nice. Now, so what is my favorable event? 6. And total 52. Therefore 6 by 52, which is 3 by 26. Therefore answer is option D, 3 by 26. Which of the following is a rational number which is placed between root 3 and root 5? We know that root 3 and root 5 are irrational numbers. But he is asking a rational number which is placed between these two numbers. Okay. Before that we should know what is root 3 approximate value and root 5. So once you know that, the rest of the job is simple. You can identify the number lying between that. And he is asking a rational number. Options given are A 1.414238795401. It is a non-terminating and non-recurring. It is both non-terminating and non-recurring. Therefore, it is classified under irrational number. So option A is wrong. Coming to B, 2.326, where 6 is what is a repeated one. So, yeah, this is definitely a rational number, no doubt. But will it lie between root 3 and root 5? That we have to check. Okay, pi is definitely an irrational number. Though it is generally given as 22 by 7 or some a little higher fraction. There is only an approximation. Pi in fact is a purely an irrational number. Therefore, this is also ruled out. So option B is one which is having a possibility of being selected under rational numbers. But the condition is root 3 and root 5, whether it lies between them or not. And option D, if you go for 1.857142, this is definitely a rational number because it is a terminating decimal. Though it is not recurring, but it is terminating. Therefore, it is a rational number. Now, well, between B and D, we have to choose which one is correct. Yeah, next slide will help us. Now we have root 3 and root 5 values provided here. Root 3 is 1.732 and root 5 is 2.236. Right. Now we need to find a rational number either B or D which lies between these two. Okay, let us see that. Here a comparison between rational numbers and irrational numbers is given. Already we know that anything that can be expressed of P by Q, it is rational, which cannot be expressed as P by Q is irrational. And other thing is either it should be a terminating decimal or a recurring decimal. One of them is the required condition for rational. And when it is non-terminating and non-recurring, that is irrational. That's fine. And then, yeah, this is a general description about rational and irrational. Yeah, let's move on. Yes. So as already we have discussed, option A is irrational, so ruled out. Option C also irrational, is also ruled out. Option B is rational, okay, we permit it, but the value is 2.326. Okay, 2.326, but root 5 is 2.236. So 2.236 is root 5 and the number picked is 2.326, which is definitely greater than our root 5, so it falls outside the range, right? Therefore option B also ruled out, therefore the only remaining option is option D. Let us see what value it is. 1.857142. So which is rational and also lying between root 3 1.732 and root 5 2.236. Therefore 1.857142 will comfortably lie between these two decimal values. This is actually root 3 and root 5 both are irrational. Only thing is we have approximated them to 1.732 and 2.236, right? However, the rational number 1.857142 will definitely lie between these two irrational numbers, right? Now, therefore option D is the correct. A number must satisfy both conditions to be the correct answer. It must be rational and also fall within the specified range between root 3 and root 5. Hence, option D, the chosen one, is correct. A representation on number line you can easily see root 3 and root 5. Yeah. Option D is shown as 1.857142, which definitely lies between these two, root 3 and root 5. On number line also we can see it is lying in between them, right? Yeah, this is related to sector area, right? The sector is part of a circle. So let us see. If a sector of a circle has an area of 40 pi square units and a central angle of 72 degrees, what is the radius of the circle? Okay. Options given are A 200, B 100, C 20, D 10 root 2. Okay. Here the answer is given as 10 root 2, but how? That we have to check. Right. What is the sector angle? Sector angle is 72 degrees. Okay. A sector is a pie-shaped portion of a circle bounded by two radii and the arc between them. The central angle determines what fraction of the total circle the sector represents. Okay. Area of a sector formula. Area equal to theta by 360 into pi r square. Yeah, theta in this case is 72 degrees, that we have to take. Okay, and central angle is theta, which lies between those two radii lines giving the sector. Radius r. The distance from the center of the circle to any point on its circumference is given by definition radius. Pi constant, mathematical constant approximately equal to 3.14159 or 22 by 7. So as the case requires, it will be chosen either to take 3.14 or 22 by 7 accordingly. Okay. Now here we are going to have the complete solution. 40 pi equal to 72 degrees by 360 degrees into pi r square, where theta is 72, that we have substituted, and the fraction is coming to 1 by 5, simplified form. Therefore 40 pi equal to 1/5 of pi r square, pi gets cancelled on both sides and you get r square equal to 200, that comes in the next. So r square is 200, therefore r equal to root of 200, root of 100 into 2, root 100 is 10, therefore 10 root 2. Therefore final answer is option D, 10 root 2 units. Yeah, this is a circle, there is a tangent to a circle, and from P, the external point, it is joined to O, the center of the circle, and AO is extended to touch the circumference at B, and this point B at center BOP is making an angle 115 degrees. We are asked to calculate what is APO angle. Options given are 25, 65, 90 and 35. Okay, here the correct answer is 25, but how? Let us see. Here important formula concept to be remembered is tangent perpendicular to radius. A tangent to a circle is always perpendicular to the radius drawn to the point of contact. This is one of the most important properties of tangents. In this problem, PA is perpendicular to OA, which means angle OAP equal to 90 degrees. We also know that for any given triangle, an exterior angle is equal to the sum of the opposite interior angles in a triangle. So in the given case, angle POB, the external angle, equal to angle OAP plus angle APO, which are opposite interior angles, of which we already know that angle APO is what is required to know. Angle OAP is 90 degrees. Yes. Therefore 115 minus 90, you get 25. The final answer is 25, option A. Thank you for watching, subscribing and sharing. Thank you so much.